Who made the 2026 Pro Football Hall of Fame class? The most accurate passer of his generation, the second leading receiver in NFL history, the most clutch kicker ever. These aren't just good players, these are the legends who defined their positions and changed football history. And here's the truth. The 2026 Hall of Fame class features 5 incredible players who dominated the NFL for decades, but major snubs created controversy. This isn't just a list, this is the definitive breakdown of the 2026 Pro Football Hall of Fame class.
2026 class of the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
And at number 5 is Roger Craig, running back, the senior finalist who finally received his long overdue Hall of Fame call.
Here's legend, Hall of Famer Roger Craig.
Craig played from 1983 to 1993, spending his best years with the San Francisco 49ers. He won 3 Super Bowl championships and revolutionized how running backs were used in the passing game. In 1985, Craig became the first player in NFL history to rush for 1,000 yards and catch for 1,000 yards in the same season. He rushed for 1,050 yards and 9 touchdowns, while catching 92 passes for 1,016 yards and 6 scores. Only 2 other players have accomplished that feat in NFL history. This includes Hall of Famer Marshall Faulk, who did it in 1999, and Christian McCaffrey, who matched it in 2019. Craig was a 4-time Pro Bowl selection and earned first-team All-Pro honors in 1988. His versatility forced defenses to adjust how they aligned against eligible receivers. Hall of Fame coach Bill Walsh considered Craig a transformational player. Walsh's offense relied on Craig's ability to catch passes out of the backfield and run between the tackles. Craig's induction rights a wrong. He deserved to be in Canton years ago, and voters finally recognized his impact on football. At number 4, Adam Vinatieri, kicker, the NFL's all-time leading scorer who made the most clutch kicks in football history. Vinatieri played from 1996 to 2019, winning 4 Super Bowls with the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts. He is the only kicker in Super Bowl history to make multiple go-ahead field goals with less than 10 seconds remaining. Vinatieri's most famous kicks came in the 2001 playoffs. In blizzard conditions against Oakland, he kicked a game-tying field goal to force overtime, then won it with another kick in the snow. 2 weeks later, Vinatieri won Super Bowl 36 with a 48-yard field goal as time expired. The kick gave New England its first championship and started the Patriots' dynasty. Vinatieri won Super Bowl 38 the same way. His 41-yard field goal with 4 seconds left beat Carolina 32-29 in one of the greatest championship games ever. In 24 NFL seasons, Vinatieri scored 2,673 points. He made 599 field goals and 874 extra points with remarkable consistency. Vinatieri's clutch gene separated him from every other kicker. Nobody made bigger kicks in bigger moments than Adam Vinatieri. This first ballot induction validates his status as the greatest kicker in NFL history. Coming in at number 3, Luke Kuechly, linebacker, the Carolina Panthers' defensive leader who dominated for 8 seasons before injuries ended his career. Keequley played from 2012 to 2019, making 7 consecutive Pro Bowls and earning 5 first-team All-Pro selections. He won Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2012 and Defensive Player of the Year in 2013. Keequley recorded at least 100 tackles in every season of his career. He led the NFL in combined tackles twice, showing remarkable consistency. In 2015, Keequley was the defensive heart of Carolina's 15-1 team that reached Super Bowl 50. His leadership and play calling made the Panthers' defense elite. At just 28 years old, Keequley retired due to concussion concerns. His career lasted just 8 seasons, but the impact was tremendous. Keequley's career arc mirrored Patrick Willis, who also played 8 elite seasons before retiring early. Willis had to wait until his 5th year of eligibility for induction, while Keequley made it in his 2nd year. The quick induction recognizes Keequley's dominance. He was the best linebacker of his era despite his shortened career. Keequley will be 35 years old when he's enshrined in August 2026. His selection proves that peak performance matters as much as longevity. At number 2, Larry Fitzgerald, wide receiver, the Arizona Cardinals legend who finished 2nd all-time in receptions and receiving yards. Fitzgerald played from 2004 to 2020, making 11 Pro Bowls and earning 1 first-team All-Pro selection. He finished with 1,432 catches for 17,492 yards and 121 touchdowns. Only Jerry Rice has more career receptions and receiving yards. Fitzgerald's 17,492 yards went 2nd in NFL history, showcasing sustained excellence over 17 seasons. Fitzgerald led the league in receptions at age 22 with 103 catches in 2005. He led again at age 33 with 107 catches in 2016. The 11-year gap is the widest in NFL history. What makes Fitzgerald's career remarkable is longevity without elite quarterback play. He had Kurt Warner for 5 seasons, but cycled through multiple quarterbacks during his career. Fitzgerald's 2008 playoff run was legendary. He caught 30 passes for 546 yards and 7 touchdowns in only 4 games, nearly carrying Arizona to its first championship. In Super Bowl 43, Fitzgerald caught 7 passes for 127 yards and 2 touchdowns. His 64-yard score gave Arizona a late lead before Pittsburgh rallied to win. Fitzgerald brought credibility to a Cardinals franchise that had made the playoffs just once in 21 seasons before his arrival. The first ballot induction recognizes Fitzgerald as one of the greatest receivers ever. His combination of production, longevity, and professionalism made him a lock for Canton. And finally, at number 1, Drew Brees, quarterback. The most accurate passer in NFL history, who led the New Orleans Saints to their only Super Bowl championship. Brees played from 2001 to 2020, making 13 Pro Bowls and earning 1 first-team All-Pro selection. He finished second all-time in passing yards with 80,358 and touchdown passes with 571. Brees completed 67.7% of his passes, third all-time in completion percentage. He threw for over 5,000 yards 5 times, including a record 5,476 yards in 2011. At 6 foot and 209 pounds, Brees was undersized for an NFL quarterback, but his accuracy and anticipation made him one of the greatest ever. After the San Diego Chargers drafted Phillip Rivers to replace him, Brees signed with New Orleans in 2006. He suffered a serious shoulder injury in 2005 that made teams question his future. Brees proved the doubters wrong. He led the Saints to their only Super Bowl championship in 2009, winning Super Bowl MVP after throwing for 288 yards and 2 touchdowns. Brees' impact on New Orleans extended beyond football. He helped the city recover from Hurricane Katrina, becoming a beloved figure in Louisiana. Brees finished with 7 seasons of completing over 70% of his passes. His consistency and accuracy set new standards for quarterback play. Interestingly, Brees is in the Hall of Fame, while Eli Manning, the quarterback drafted to replace him, was not elected this year. That decision will fuel debates for years. The first ballot induction was never in doubt. Brees is one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history and deserves immediate recognition. Now, let's get to the snubs. The 2026 Hall of Fame class created controversy with major snubs that shocked the football world. Bill Belichick, the greatest coach in NFL history, didn't receive 80% of the vote needed for induction. Belichick won 6 Super Bowls with the Patriots and finished with 333 career wins. The snub reportedly stems from voter concerns about his relationship with former owner Robert Kraft and the Spygate scandal. Some voters want to see Belichick wait despite his unprecedented success. Robert Kraft, the Patriots owner and contributor finalist, also didn't get in. Kraft transformed the Patriots from a struggling franchise into a dynasty under his ownership. Eli Manning, the 2-time Super Bowl MVP quarterback, didn't receive enough votes in his second year of eligibility. Manning's 2 championships over New England, including the year New England went undefeated, defined his career. The Manning snub created the most debate. His 57,023 passing yards and 366 touchdowns rank among the top 10 all-time. His 2 Super Bowl MVP awards tie him with 5 other legends, but voters questioned Manning's regular season consistency. He made just 4 Pro Bowls and never earned first-team All-Pro honors despite the championships. Other notable snubs include Torrey Holt, who caught 920 passes for 13,382 yards with the Rams. Holt was a key piece of the greatest show on turf, but couldn't get the votes. Willie Anderson, the 8-time Pro Bowl offensive tackle, also missed out. Anderson protected Carson Palmer and helped Corey Dillon set records with Cincinnati. The snubs prove that getting into Canton requires more than just statistics. Voters consider championships, peak performance, and sometimes personal factors when making decisions. The 2026 Pro Football Hall of Fame class features 5 incredible players who dominated the NFL for decades. Drew Brees and Larry Fitzgerald earned first ballot inductions as expected. Luke Kuechly's quick induction validates his 8-year dominance. Adam Vinatieri's clutch kicking earned him first ballot status as the greatest kicker ever. Roger Craig finally received his long overdue call to Canton. His impact on the running position deserved recognition years ago. But the snubs of Belichick, Kraft, and Manning created controversy. Those debates will continue until they eventually get inducted into future classes. Thanks for watching this breakdown of the 2026 Hall of Fame class. Hit subscribe for more NFL content. And remember, Canton is the ultimate honor. These 5 players earned their place among football's immortals.